Welcome to Module 2, Adding OpenNMS Users. It is unwise to allow multiple users to log into OpenNMS as the admin user. It can make accountability impossible. Some changes will be made to the OpenNMS admin account. The def user will be added to OpenNMS with administrative rights. In a production environment, there should be at least 2 users with administrative rights. Several dummy users will be added to the system and to OpenNMS. These dummy users will help demonstrate notifications a bit later. Notifications will require a mail server and client. Packages related to those services will be added and tested in this video. The first step is to modify the OpenNMS admin account by changing the password and adding an email address. To do this, log in as admin and from the OpenNMS homepage, click on the gears icon near the upper right corner. This is the configuration page available to OpenNMS admins only. Click on Configure Users, Groups, and On-Call Roles. Then, click on Configure Users. Click on the Modify icon in the Admin Users row. Click on Reset Password and enter a new password. Scroll down a bit to enter a new email. For learning only, enter root at localhost. After entering the new email address, scroll down to the bottom of the page and click on Finish. Remember, nothing is completed on this page until Finish is clicked. The new email should appear in the Admins row on the user list page. The new password can be tested, but that step is omitted here. Remain on the user list page and select Add New User. Enter the user ID def user and a password of your choice. Click OK. Give this user the full name of def space user and the security role of role admin. Enter def user at localhost for the email. Click on Finish at the bottom of the page. Def user has been added to OpenNMS. Observe the entry on the def user line in the user list. It is important to note that the only element tying the OpenNMS def user to the system def user is the email address. Click on Users and Groups, and then click on Configure Groups. Click on the Modify icon on the admin line in the group list. Add def user to the admin group and click on Finish. Def user is now in the admin group. From this point forward, try to use def user as the administrative user in OpenNMS. In order to add 5 dummy users to the system, a script, add users, was created. The first 5 lines of the script add the users: Iris Igloo, using the login Iris; Violet Van, using the login Violet; Daisy Day, using the login Daisy; Lily Longstocking, using the login Lily; and Rose Rocker, using the login Rose. Each user will use bash as their login shell. The script ends by assigning a password to each user. Run the script using sh add users. The script will prompt for each user's password repeatedly entered. The users have been added as verified by catting the etc password file. Each of the dummy users will get their own terminal window. This will be useful for demonstrating notifications via email. Log in to OpenNMS as def user. Def user should have full administrative privileges. click on the gears icon to enter the configuration page. Begin by clicking on Configure Users, Groups, and On-Call Roles, and follow that with clicking on Configure Users. Follow that with Add New User. The first user to add is Iris. Add the password for Iris and click OK. Add the full name Iris Igloo and assign Iris the role_user role. Enter Iris's email as iris@localhost and click on Finish at the bottom. Iris has been added to the list of OpenNMS users. Follow the same procedure for each of the remaining dummy users: Violet, Daisy, Lily, and Rose. The key attributes to fill in are user ID, password, full name, the security role of role_user, and email. Note that the only link between the OpenNMS users and the system users is the email address. In this example, it would have been permissible for the system password and OpenNMS password per user to be different. Verify each of the user lines in the final user list. If there is a mistake, correct it. Create a user group for the dummy users. From Users and Groups, select Configure Groups and then click on Add New Group. Use the group name Flowers. Add each of the newly created users, Daisy, Iris, Lily, Rose, and Violet, to that group. Click on Finish at the bottom of the page. The Flowers group has been created. It may be of interest to note that user information is kept in the file opt OpenNMS etc Users.xml. This is a screenshot of user IDs, full names, and email contact information kept in that file. Two packages, postfix and s-nail, are going to be added to the server to provide mail services. From Wiki, postfix is a hugely popular mail transfer agent designed to determine routes and send emails. S-nail is going to provide the mail client application MailX. Using the system control enable and system control start commands, postfix should be enabled and started. A simple email will be sent from root to def user using MailX. Root sends the message consisting of the subject line, test message, and the body, hello world. And def user reads the message using MailX. This is enough to verify that mail services are working, but it won't hurt to test emails to each of the dummy users. That is left to the viewer. In this video, a few best practices have been implemented. The admin user will not be used to access OpenNMS. A user, def user, has been added to OpenNMS and given administrative privileges. Users have been added to the system and OpenNMS so that OpenNMS notifications can be demonstrated. Further to that end, a mail server and client have been installed. Notifications generally result as a response to an event. As a consequence, the next module covers OpenNMS events.